God.
It seemed like the day after tomorrow, the movie was happening.
Yes.
You go from cooler temperatures here in Iowa to tornadoes, and I know, and being nerds, I would guess call it that. But I guess we're not so bad here. If you want to take a look at Alaska next week, they're talking temperatures further high, a high of negative 31 degrees next week. So we have it pretty good compared to them, even though our temperatures are cooler. But I guess these temperatures aren't that bad compared to other places because I'm still able to walk around. I don't know if you take a walk or take a bus.
We've been really spoiled this year. I know I always walk everywhere. If you bundle up, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's got to come at some point, and now it's here.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you will have much more to come when you talk.
Yes.
And then for now, let's head over to our other joined meteorologist, Thanasy. Thanasy, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you doing, Zach?
I'm good. Are you enjoying these cooler temperatures, or did you like the much spoiled, warmer temperatures?
I would definitely be a fan of the much spoiled temperatures.
I think a lot of people were, and a lot of people are now complaining about the temperatures, but there's other people out there that are actually liking the snow.
Yeah.
Which I know you're going to talk more about that. Do you want to hint and tease about it?
Yeah, we do have a couple good chances of snow coming up here. Just be ready for the snow.
All right, you want to take a look at today's day planner?
Yep.
All right, let's take a look at today's day planner.
All right, for today's day planner, it was 20 degrees. It's supposed to be about 20 degrees around midnight. 8 a.m. it's going to be about 2 degrees with north winds coming 15 to 20 miles per hour. And then around 3 p.m. tomorrow, it'll be 6 degrees with winds coming from the north around 5 to 10 miles per hour. And there's a chance for some snow tonight, which I'll go into more detail in my Iowa session.
Yeah, it looks like you'll have much more to come and cooler temperatures tomorrow, and it doesn't look that wonderful, but thank you. We'll have more. So we're going to send it to our first break, and we'll be right back with much more. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Let's go to today's trivia question now. On this day in 1999, a thunderstorm microburst in Bridgehampton, New York carried debris how far? Is the answer A, 10 yards, B, 75 yards, C, 200 yards, or D, 350 yards? We'll have that answer and much more, but now let's go over to Nathan at the weather wall.
Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Nathan Coy here with your national weather. We really have a lot to talk about today. From anywhere from the northwest to the midwest, snow, the rain, the driving winds of 90 miles an hour. Part of the northwest really, in this corridor, part of Washington, Oregon, are seeing winds gusting to 90 miles an hour and shore flooding rains. But first let's take a look at the national temperatures. As you can see, a wide range of temperatures, anything from single digits to the north to 70s down south. Really nice weather in Florida and Texas, but here in Iowa, be ready because single digits are on their ways and starting tonight and tomorrow. Here's the look at the jet stream right now, and as you can see, it's really taking a dip down south and then riding back up to the north. And this is why we're going to have so much cold air come in from Canada. It was just a matter of time, and here it comes. Here's a look at the surface map. As you can see, we have two low pressure systems, one centered over South Dakota and one towards Texas. These two systems will actually combine later this week. The one in North Dakota will ride north, and the one down in New Mexico and Texas will ride up to the Ohio River Valley, and these will combine to make quite an impressive snowstorm for part of the Midwest. Here's our 6 to 8 day temperature trend. As you can see, much of the country is going to be in a lot warmer weather pattern, except for the far, far northwest, where they'll start experiencing colder temperatures. But anywhere from Minnesota all the way down to Texas, it'll be warmer, and weather conditions are expected for much of the upper north central region, and then south central part of the U.S. is expecting a lot of dry weather. Texas, they are in a horrible drought still. That's all I have. Zach, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Nate. We're going to take it to another commercial. When we come back, I'll have that answer to your trivia question and much more. Stay tuned. Here on Size in the Skies, we're going to have a guest answer our trivia question, and many of you may have seen him earlier in the year as he joined me as guest host. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at the trivia question. and have you answer it.
Oh, I love these things.
But I'm going to recap it for you.
Please do.
Okay, on this day in 1999, a thunderstorm microburst in Bridgehampton, New York, carried debris how far? Your choices are A, 10 yards, B, 75 yards, or C, 200 yards, or even D, 350
How'd
yards.
you read it on the screen there?
Well, I know our screen's messing up, but what do you think?
Oh my god, okay.
This
here
is
we
worth
go.
$1 million.
Is this
Yes.
the final question?
Yes, this is the final question.
Okay, now without further knowledge of this priorhand, because I don't know.
Yeah, you just
okay?
showed up today, so.
Here I am out of the blue.
Right.
I'm gonna say C, 200 yards. Be real judgmental.
And guess what? You're just $1 million winner. so.
Yeah, look at that, Ken Jennings.
Okay, well, thank you for answering our trivia question.
What do I win?
Yeah, I said $1 million.
Oh, you're so
But
nice.
for now, let's kick it over to Thanasy for your Iowa weather, and as he describes the snow that's coming up. Thanasy? We're having technical difficulties. We're going to send it to a commercial for now as we try to get his mic working, but stay tuned. We'll get it all fixed, and don't worry, everything will be okay. Stay tuned.
Don't worry, everybody.
My name is Fernanda. I'm the wife of the teacher. Budget cuts affected.
Folks, we got all the technical difficulties worked out for our first show as we expect some of them, but for now, let's go back over to Thanasy and maybe he can give the forecast this time. Thanasy?
Good evening, everybody. As I was trying to say before we had technical difficulties, tonight's low will be about 0, with high tomorrow about 6 degrees. It'll be really windy and cold. We'll also have a possibility of an inch for tomorrow. For this weekend, we are going to be experiencing a possible snowstorm. Okay. Ames current conditions is 21 degrees with northwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Clouds will be increasing throughout the evening. Here's current conditions across Iowa. Storm Wake is about 22 degrees, Ames is 21, Pella is 25, Waterloo is 20. Tonight we're expecting actually up to around an inch of snow. That's been updated. The low tonight will be around 2 degrees, and we'll have 15 to 20 mile per hour winds. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with high around 6, so you guys are going to have to dress up really warm. Here's our weekly forecast. Friday, there's a possibility for a really nice storm coming in. We'll have possibility of snow 3 to 5 inches, actually, and it'll warm up a little throughout the evening. And we'll definitely be keeping our eyes on it. We have possibility for an advisory probably being issued tomorrow. And there's possibilities if the storm could shift that it could lower or increase the amounts of snow. And it's a really narrow area right now, so we're definitely going to have to keep you guys updated on that.
Yeah, technical difficulties on the first night. We can expect that. It's always the first show. We've had them back in the fall, but what can you expect? You know, we get them worked out, and our show becomes even better.
Yeah.
But even for your guys' first time, you guys did really well. You know, even our Size Eyes crew gave you all applaud. You know, you did wonderful. Did you like it?
You know, it was fun. Good time up, even though technical difficulties, it all works out. It's a good time, everyone's here.
You liked it?
It was pretty good.
It
It's,
gives
I
you
mean, yeah,
experience.
it gives you experience.
And a lot of our viewers don't realize how hard it is to make everything flow together. And everyone thinks it's easy when you get up there, but you guys, you did wonderful jobs. And your little technical difficulty will go on the blooper reel if, hopefully we got it recorded. But it's what we expect.
Unfortunately.
But we have a lot of fun here at Size Eyes. And talking about, let's go back to weather now at least. That snowstorm, as he was talking about.
Yeah.
We were talking about just before we came here.
Yes.
And we were talking, it's all over the map right now. Different models say from a half inch. Some people are saying 5 to 8, 3 to 6.
Depending where you are, parts of northern Iowa could be up to 6. Parts of, you go over towards Dubuque in the southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, they could be talking as much as maybe 8, 9, 10 inches if it all works out right. So, it could be a significant impact over the weekend.
It's one that we really have to watch.
Yes.
And even if it shifts, a few miles south, we could get more snow, which would be awesome in a way. But I was planning on going home this weekend, and I may have to postpone my plans until Saturday until the road crews can get the roads cleared.
Yeah, it may not be fun traveling this Friday, but we'll keep you posted and keep
just
an eye on it.
stay tuned. And next Monday, we'll be back on the air again, and we'll talk more about the storm. And maybe next week, we've been looking at our forecast models, and there looks like there could be an even bigger one next week.
Possibly, the way it looks out, we'll have to watch the temperatures. It'll be very critical, but definitely something to keep an eye on. We're now in that weather pattern where it could be in every week being a more active weather pattern. So fun for us, but I know a lot of people don't like the snow. So.
It's like we finally hit a checkpoint that we're in a very active period. We went from dry to warm, and now we're snow and cold, snow and cold.
Yep.
But
That's what you have to expect when you're in Iowa.
yeah, only in Iowa, I guess. But
You only can go so long without snow.
yeah, at
and
least
cold
we're not.
weather.
At least we're not Alaska. Alaska, I would not want to be there. Negative 30.
No one
for
would
a
want
high.
to be there.
I know, and then wind chills on top of that. That's pretty darn cold. But well, thank you for joining us on this sort of somewhat technical difficulty night. We'll have this all fixed out for you next Monday. But for now, thank you for joining us. Stay classy, Ames. Stay classy.